Hey, who's that behind the camera there? Hey, I think it's an Abraham boy.
Yo guys, welcome to Ashton Fitness. Today I'm going to show you the most effective way to train for the front lever. If you're currently going through the front lever progressions but feel like you're not making much progress, then this video will show you how to train the front lever progressions in the most efficient way so that you can unlock the front lever as quickly as possible. As always, remember to subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications so you can continue receiving helpful calisthenics tutorials like this one. The front lever is a skill that takes a lot of time and patience to achieve. Most front lever tutorials show you what the front lever progressions look like, but they rarely tell you how to progress from one progression to the next. Because of this, I want to start this tutorial by explaining exactly how to progress from one front lever progression to the next so that you can understand how to advance with your front lever training. If you don't know what the classic front lever progressions look like, then check out my How to Front Lever tutorial as it will help you understand this video better. I've left the link to the tutorial in the description of this video. The best way to tell if you're ready to move from one front lever progression to the next is if you can transition from one front lever progression to the next without dipping your hips. Let's use transitioning from a tucked front lever to an advanced tucked front lever as an example. If you can extend your knees from the tucked front lever position to the advanced tucked front lever without dipping your hips towards the floor, then you're ready to start training the advanced tucked front lever. However, if you extend your knees and your hips do dip towards the floor, then you need to strengthen your tucked front lever as well as your upper back, lats and core. The same is true for every other front lever progression. For example, if you're currently on the advanced tucked front lever and want to progress to the next front lever progression, the one leg front lever, then the same rule applies. If you can extend your leg without dipping your hips, you're ready to move on to the one leg front lever. If your hips do dip, then you need to strengthen your advanced tuck front lever as well as your upper back, lats and core with front lever specific exercises. If you want to know the best exercises for strengthening each front lever progression, then check out my How to Front Lever tutorial. I've left a link to it in the description of this video along with a timestamp to the section of the video that shows all the best exercises. If you're a beginner, then it may be difficult for you to know if your hips are dipping or not. To be sure, the best thing to do is to film your attempts from a side-on angle. Not only will this allow you to see if your hips are dipping, but it will also let you know whether your back is parallel with the floor. This is essential as your back must be parallel with the floor to hold the front lever with good form. Eventually, you won't need to film yourself because the correct positioning will ingrain itself in your muscle memory as you train it more. The second top tip for training the front lever in the most effective way possible is to practice dynamic and static front lever exercises. A static front lever exercise is one where you simply hold a front lever progression for a prolonged period of time. For example, an advanced tuck front lever is a static front lever exercise. A dynamic front lever exercise, on the other hand, is one that uses movement to strengthen the front lever progressions. Ice cream makers and advanced tuck front lever pull-ups are examples of dynamic front lever exercises. It's important to train both static and dynamic front lever exercises because they prepare your body for the front lever in slightly different ways. Static exercises are important because they help to develop the muscular endurance needed to hold a front lever progression. By holding your body in one position for an extended period of time, you condition your muscles to get used to holding a particular front lever progression for prolonged periods. This time under tension will translate into being able to hold a front lever progression for longer, so it's crucial to practice static front lever exercises. Dynamic exercises, on the other hand, help to develop the muscular strength needed to progress to harder front lever progressions. This is because they put your muscles through different degrees of tension throughout the movement. Let's take tucked front lever in and outs as an example. The tension placed on your upper back, lats and core is at its least extreme at the beginning of the movement because your knees are pressed up against your chest in the tucked front lever position. However, as you extend your knees out, the tension increases until it's at its maximum in the advanced tucked front lever position. By increasing the tension placed on your muscles with dynamic movements, you push your muscles beyond what they're used to with static movements and develop the strength needed to progress to more advanced front lever progressions later on down the line. The third tip for training the front lever in the most effective way is to practice it when you're fresh. It's crucial that you practice your front lever progressions at the beginning of your workouts. Because front lever movements are so demanding, it would be impossible to properly train them at the end of the workout. For this reason, train your static and dynamic exercises at the beginning of your workout so that you can train them as effectively and efficiently as possible. Remember though, warm up and stretch before you start to avoid injury. The last tip for training the front lever in the most effective way is practice it at least 3 times a week. Like any other calisthenics skill, consistency is key when it comes to training the front lever. Now I know you've probably heard that a million times, but I'll explain exactly why it's so important to be consistent with the front lever. Put simply, the front lever is an alien movement to your body. There's nothing you do on a day-to-day basis that even comes close to replicating the strain the front lever puts your body under. Therefore, if you want to get better at the front lever, then you will have to practice it repeatedly so your body gets used to holding itself in such an extreme position. Your body will never get used to holding such a foreign movement unless you practice it regularly. I would recommend practicing your front lever progressions at least 3 times a week to ingrain the movement into your muscle memory. I found that I made the quickest results this way, so this style of training is very likely to help you too. Thank you for watching, guys. If you found the video helpful, then let me know in the comments below, and if you think your friends would find this video useful, then make sure to pass it on to them. This has been Ashton with Ashton Fitness. Now go do those front lever progressions. Filming these videos is actually a workout as well.
Hey, do you feel fatigued?
I do feel fatigued.
Oh my god, he's a fatigued boy.
I am a fatigued boy. Hey, check this out. Whoa.
Oh.